What? You haven't picked up your Yerba Mate journal yet? Well, you better go down in the description below and get yours today, because in this journal you can keep track of what brands you drink, what country it's from, the strength of the yerbas, how many cycles, and all the different notes that go with your yerba experience. So what are you waiting for? Go get yours right now. All right. I am excited because we are finally getting into La Merced. Now they have a couple different types out there, a barbacoa. This is the De Campo. I'll put some other ones up on the screen for you. But I hear people rave about this all the time, especially the barbacoa. But I got this De Campo from a great friend, Nico, and I'm excited to get into it. So let's talk about the packaging. I love the front here. The front's got that antique plantation building on there. I love it. It's got the yerba leaves going around. On this side, what's really cool is there's a guarantee. So La Merced guarantees if you are not satisfied, you can send it back without any questions asked. So that's really cool. And on the back, I had to write this down. I had to write it down in my Yerba Mate journal. But the back, let's see. It's talking about what they control here in the back. And they've got a couple different points. So basically, they control the complete traceability of this yerba. From field to packaging. They trace everything, and it's quite incredible. So the different points, they have 5 different points on here. They trace the origin. So they assign lot numbers on their fields in their plantation, and they identify, those lot numbers identify the geo areas, what dryer was used, and the harvest time for these leaves. Then they track the quality. So there's a strict regulations on color, flavor, aroma, and even humidity. They track all those. Next is quality. Next is health conditions, where they conduct microbiological studies to ensure the safety of these plants. So you're not getting any unwanted organisms in here. The next one is the production. So this is the mill, the factory that they're in. They do an inspection and evaluation of the mill continuously. And then finally, the mixtures for each different type. Again, I have the De Campo here. And so they have strict specifications and different characteristics that they test before they package it and send it out to us. So that's really cool. That's all the information on the back. So they really show us that they really care about the plant, the yerba. They also care about us, the customers. They're trying to share as much information and be transparent with us about the process and what they do. So I can really appreciate that. One final thing is the QR code down here will take you to their website so you can find out any other information you want. And finally, on the last side is how to prepare it, right? We've seen that a couple times. So this comes in a box. The outside is a box. The inside might be some kind of bag, but let's go ahead and get into it. So this is the ½ kilo of La Merced De Campo. Suave y amigable. That's probably wrong. All right, so the box, yeah, they got a bag here. I'm not sure if it's plastic or if it's some sort of renewable, but that's really cool. How they've got it separated. I like that. Let's open it like we do the old cereal bags, huh? Ooh. Very floral smell when I open this. That's really nice. I'm trying to be careful so I don't rip the bag on this. Oh, it's a very soft, floral. It's actually not very earthy. That's what I was expecting, something earthy. A little it's just like walking through a field of flowers. It smells so good. Not like chamomile or a lavender. It's something different, but it's a very pleasant smell. So this is an Argentinian yerba, right? So I'm expecting the bigger leaves and stems, which we can kind of see here, right? So there's not much dust yet. It's probably all fallen to the bottom. But let's go ahead and fill this up. So I'm going to use my imperial gourd today. And so I'm really excited. I've had a lot of people in the past tell me that I should try the barbacoa from La Merced. You guys know I like that punch. So they say that's a really good one to get. My buddy Nico said he really likes this De Campo. It's more suave. And so I don't know, the aroma of this was fantastic. It smells really good. I mean, that's a smell I could have in a country kitchen or something, you know, when those natural smells come in, you know, from the fields, the grass, the flowers, right? But it's not an earthy smell like some of the other ones are. It's not compared to, say, the Mate Factor or the Porongo. It's a little bit different. All right, so the thick leaves and stuff, the water doesn't settle as quickly as some of the others, but it's settled quite well. So let's go ahead and dive in. So I'm just curious if any of you guys have tried any of the other types from La Merced other than this De Campo and the barbacoa. I'm just curious. I think they've got 3 other types out there. That's like candy. Wow. Ooh, that I wasn't expecting that. That is quite pleasant. Ooh. Yes, it has a nice sweetness to it. And it's definitely a suave. It feels very smooth. There's not a heavy punch, but there, as I said, that kind of sweetness comes through. I'm not talking a sweetness like you get with the CBC Energia, right? The or the orange, or not that, but it's something, as I mentioned, that flowery smell, the sweetness of nature. All right, after this second cycle, you get a little bit of the earthiness coming in. That earthiness mixed with that floral taste. I don't taste anything heavy, like a nutty. I don't taste any of that, or wood. This is a very, very good one. To me, I feel like this is the step up for Cruise. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like Toyota and Lexus. I feel like Cruise is the Toyota and this is the Lexus. I feel like it's a step up. It's something similar to Cruz de Malta, but it's a step up. It's a bit smoother, a bit more floral tasting, less aftertaste to it. And again, maybe because the dust is already settled in the bag, but I'm not getting lots of dust or particles coming in with this either. And I'm just using a regular spoon bombilla. This would also be a good one to introduce people to yerba mate with. I think this would probably be better than, say, a lot of people recommend Taragui, Cruz, even Amanda, Playadito. They're all good. I think those are pretty good introductory yerbas. But I think this one is a bit better for that. Simply for the fact that it's not a huge punch. It has a bit of sweetness to it. And it's not something that's really going to shock people into, what is this? It tastes like garbage. It's, this is something special. Very special. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with this. This to me would be a nice dessert. A very nice dessert mate. Something after dinner, you're just relaxing. So I'm going to give this one a pretty good score. Let's see. Man, this might be going in my top 5. Might be going in my top 5. I'm gonna do a 9.0 for this. It's a straight 9. Everything about it feels smooth. I feel like I should give it a rounded number. I personally, you guys know I like that punch, as I said before. That's why it's not a 10. But man, it's up there. It's right up there with the Rosamonte, in my opinion. Even up there with the Anna Parks, all of it. So let's go 9.0 for this. 9.0. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this De Campo or La Merced in general? Different flavors. Let me know. I love interacting with you guys down below in the comments. And before you leave, don't forget to pick up your own Yerba Mate journal where you can put your own information and keep track of your yerbas. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side.